with our first guest in the 80s as part of the Brat Pack. He starred in movies like Pretty in Pink, St. Elmo's Fire, and many, many more. Now he's gone on to write 4 New York Times best-selling books, and the latest is called Walking with Sam. Would you give it up for Andrew McCarthy? Andrew, I think I scared you when I came in your dressing room because I was so excited.
No, you're great. This is a great crowd, isn't it? My God.
Yes, our crowd is amazing. Our energy is amazing. And it's like, thank you. Just looking at you, you were like this, you were the film track of my life.
Yeah.
You know, when I was younger and just watching you in all of the movies. Pretty in Pink was my favorite movie. But,
I would have pegged you for that.
Yeah, because I was literally, I was Molly Ringwald all the time. But you Molly Ringwald chocolate is what I should say. But you starred in so many iconic films. I mean, are you constantly recognized for your different roles?
Well, people do come up about different movies, and usually I can kind of, profile what movie they're fans of. Yeah. The truck drivers, like Weekend at Bernie's, they at the red lights, like, yo, hey, where's Bernie? Dude, he's dead. He's still dead. All that kind of stuff. And then the guys, there's some of those guys that are like the dodgy ones. They're the less than zero people.
Oh, the less than zeros, yes.
They come up and they go, less than zero, man. I'm like, yeah.
Because that's where you were into drugs in Less Than Zero.
There was a lot of drugs going on.
There was a lot of drugs going on. One of my other favorite movies, that one, Less Than Zero.
Is it? Yeah.
Like, I'm just watching. What are the ones like me who are like the Pretty in Pinks and,
and the mannequin people. They're the
mannequin people,
The mannequin people are the nicest. They're like, oh, mannequin. Yeah, it was fake. Yeah.
Oh,
anyway.
Man, I love it. Now, Weekend at Bernie's. People still love this movie.
Yeah, it's amazing.
We just remember. This is such a good movie to be just watching when you are just you, not yourself, watching this movie. But are you surprised that it has just stood the test of time?
I can't believe what a life Bernie has in death.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and every time any politician falls down, there's a meme of me holding up whoever it is, Hillary or Joe Biden, whoever it is.
Yeah. And we just had our president, I think he had like a little fall down incident. Did they send you a meme?
Yeah, I get them. My friends go, you ever seen this? And I'm like, 1,000 times, yeah.
All the time, I know. But does it make you, when you get them, does it make you feel like, okay, yeah, like...
I can't believe it. I can't believe Bernie still is rocking on like that. He's amazing. And all the time people are going, when are you doing Weekend at Bernie's 3? And I'm like, Weekend at Bernie's 2 was one too many. So,
oh, man. I watch it, I'm telling you. Well, this is what I love because I just remember the Brat Pack. And I remember everybody, and I just would fantasize about all you guys. Molly Ringwald, Ali Sheedy, Judd Nelson. Am I missing James Spader? Oh, my, Emilio Estevez. There's so many of you guys. Like, you're now making a documentary on the Brat Pack.
Yeah.
So how was it reconnecting with your former co-stars?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, I hadn't seen some of those guys in like 30 years.
Really?
And yeah, it was amazing because everybody thinks we're still buddies and all that kind of stuff. And it just, we were young and kids and just doing whatever we did, and we kind of all drifted apart. And so I wrote a book a couple of years about my time in the Brat Pack. And when I finished it, I thought, what did everybody else think? And so I just called everybody up and said, hey guys, do you mind if I come talk to you? And I went to everybody's house and just sat down with the camera and talked to them about it. It was amazing. It was amazing how much affection we still had for each other and for our own youth.
When you did that, because I remember the Brat Pack, were you guys like really close when you during the movie or off? Were you friends back then?
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird thing because I lived in New York, and I was pretty shy, so I was kind of a little bit separate, but they were buds, But then when the Brat Pack, the label came out, actually, it was a really negative thing, and we hated it. I mean, over time, it's become this iconically affectionate term for, we're like the avatars of a generation's youth. We're an avatar of your youth, And so, but at the time, it wasn't that, we took it as a very negative kind of thing. So it's just interesting how things change over time and how it's become so beloved.
You have 3 children.
Yeah,
so
feels like 30.
Doesn't it, though? I got 1 and it feels like 5. It really is being a parent. So you're a big star. Do you hide it from them? Do they know, like, really how big you are?
Well, my eldest son, Sam, he saw Weekend at Bernie's about 5 years ago when he was about 15 or so, and he said, Dad, I love you. That's the stupidest movie I ever saw.
Did he really?
Yeah, and I said, Sammy, that's the point, dude. You know, and my daughter recently, she's 16, Willow, and some of her friends told her she needed to see Pretty in Pink, and so she watched the trailer for it and saw me kissing Molly Ringwald and said, I'm not going to watch some movie where you're kissing some other woman. I don't want to see that. And so I think that's like the perfectly appropriate response, you know?
Yeah, and she's like, I'm not, so she still hasn't.
No.
Now, I did not know this, but because I watch Dead to Me with Christina Applegate.
Yeah, that was Sam, my son,
I didn't know that her son was your son, Sam.
Yeah.
In the movie. He's really good.
Yeah, he's awesome.
But now, okay, now he is at the same age that you were when you started acting.
Yeah.
So does that make you happy that he's in showbiz? Did you not want him to do
I
it?
always swore that none of my kids would ever be actors, you know. But then, you know, acting kind of saved my life when I was 15. When you're a teenager, you got to find something, you know, whether it's sports or music or whatever, or acting. And it saved me. So I kind of figured if it works for him, why not?
It works for him. He's really good.
He is good, isn't he? Yeah.
Really, really good. So now
My daughter, also, I have to tell you, my daughter, Willow, she's been on Broadway 3 times. She was Matilda.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's like, and I'm like, Willow, do you even sing? How did you get, you know, so it's amazing.
I have to go see her.
We don't even know these kids, do we?
Oh my gosh, well, I didn't know that. I gotta go see her on Broadway. This is, you know, and speaking of your kids, speaking of Sam, your book, Walking with Sam, is about the fact you walked 500 miles across Spain with your son, Sam. Okay, my son, Jeffrey, is 18, and that sounds like a terrible idea, walking with him 500 daggone miles, just me and him. Was that a quiet walk?
Well, there were moments every day when I went, what was I thinking here? What was the motivation?
Yeah.
But yeah, we walked along the old Camino de Santiago, this ancient pilgrimage route. And it was amazing, life changer. I wanted to get to know my son as, you know, not just parent-child, because he wasn't going to listen to me anymore in that dynamic, right? And so I wanted to get to know him as an adult. And it really did that. But yes, there were mornings when it was very quiet. But my son, you sit him down to talk, like at the dinner table, you're not going to get anything out of him. But you get him moving, and eventually it all starts coming out.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Does he do like Jeffrey? Like I just try to talk to him. He says nothing.
Nothing. No, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's
whatever.
it.
Yeah. Sam, put your phone away. Yeah, what? You know, and so, yeah, but you get him out there, you get him moving, and it was amazing. Amazing what happened, and we really sort of formed a much deeper connection. Last week, he calls me up. He still lives with us. We can't get rid of him. But, I mean, he calls me up, and he said, Dad, you got 7 minutes? I'm like, yeah, go. And like he just wanted to bounce something off me and talk to me and get my kind of input. And that call wouldn't have happened if we hadn't have walked across Spain.
So you said in order to get Jeffrey to do, you know, to bond with my son, we got to walk 500 miles together?
It'll do you both a world of good.
Oh my gosh, because Sam is 20 now, right?
He's 21, yeah.
He's 21 because Jeffrey's, you know, he just turned 18, and I'm like, just to get him out of his room is like pulling teeth.
Well, look,
give me some advice.
Well, the problem was getting him going in the morning because he was 19, so that means he's sleeping till the crack of noon, right? And I'm 60 this year. Can we talk about that?
You look amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, but all that means is I'm up at 6 a.m. You know what I mean? And so it was just sort of getting us on the same schedule to walk together that was the big challenge.
Oh man. So you wrote the book Walking with Sam about you guys walking the 500 miles. So has Sam read the book? What does he think?
Sam has not read the book yet.
He's not read the book.
Because I lived it, Dad. Why do I need to walk it? Why do I need to read it? But he did say, when I got the idea about halfway through the walk, that I said, maybe there's a book in here. And I said, Sammy, I'm thinking of writing a book about our trip. And he said, do I have to write anything? And I'm like, no, because then I don't care.
Oh.
But he has listened. He read the audiobook with me. So
he listened to the audio.
Yeah, he's read his dialogue. So you know.
Really?
Yeah.
So he approves.
You know, well, he read like 15 pages before that. And he kind of went, yeah, I guess that sounds like the walk. Like, well, dude, there's another 200 pages there you might want to look at. But
I swear, this is my relationship over here with my son. Now,
but it's the same with my daughter. Like, she wanted to ask me about my past something, and Sam said, well, if you want to know Dad, you got to read his books. Because he had just listened to the Brat book about my time in the Brat Pack.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's how he said, that's how I got to know you, Dad, is reading your book, or listening to your book.
Is she going to read the book?
No.
Okay, all right. I'm telling you, with teenagers. Well, you took your daughter to see Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, you gotta tell me this. Y'all look so good. Okay, I don't know what was going on with this jacket.
Yeah.
This jacket, I don't know what was going on with the jacket.
Well, my daughter presented me with that jacket and said, here's your outfit, Dad.
And
so I went, Bring it on. Okay.
Okay, so now y'all went to see Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
You walked 500 miles with Sam. Which was easier and hard? Was it easier or harder than walking the 500 miles with Sam?
Well, Taylor Swift felt longer at certain points, but
Yeah.
but no, she was awesome. She was, you know, what was amazing about her, and I've heard a lot of Taylor Swift in the car with my daughter, but like, you know, these kids really feel seen by her. It's amazing. I mean, my daughter loves her. I spent most of the evening watching my daughter watching her.
Yeah.
But, you know, she was fantastic.
Did you get into the songs?
Yeah, some of them I like. It's haters gonna hate, hate, hate. You know? And I needed that line because I was wearing that jacket, and some of the other fathers come up to me and go, "Nice jacket, dude." And I'm like, "Haters gonna hate, dude."
Andrew, I want to say it was just such a joy. I want to thank you so much for being here. This is so special to me. So special to me. Y'all, you got to pick up a copy of Walking with Sam. It is in stores now. This is The Life of Jeffrey. I got to read it.